Thanks, Javon. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. In Jamaica, ongoing security operations under states of public emergency (SOEs) in 6 parishes will be intensified over the coming months. This was disclosed by Minister without Portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Senator Parnell Charles Jr., during a Senate sitting at which a 30-day extension of the SOEs in St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Clarendon, St. Catherine North, and St. Andrews South was approved. The extensions were previously approved by the House of Representatives. Senator Charles, who piloted 3 motions for the extensions, pointed out that by initiating these, the government was seeking to effectively cauterize the threats posed by criminals and to ensure lasting transformation of the affected communities. Minister Charles lamented that rampant criminality, particularly violent crimes, as well as the threat posed by guns, gangs, and dons, have fueled an ecosystem that is well resourced and interconnected, which collectively have necessitated security measures beyond the ambit of normal policing. Over to Bahamas. The Bahamas is in line for US $50 million to help it recover from the devastating Hurricane Dorian, which left Grand Bahama and Abaco in shambles when it hit at the beginning of September. The board of directors of the Barbados-based Caribbean Development Bank (CDB) said Tuesday that it has approved a shock response policy-based loan of US $50 million. CDB President Dr. Warren Smith said the loss of life and massive destruction caused by Hurricane Dorian has placed a heavy burden on the Bahamas. The loan will support the people and the country during the recovery and maintain the momentum of the ongoing reform program to foster fiscal discipline and build resilience against natural disasters. As at October 2019, there were 67 confirmed deaths and 282 people still missing. Some 29,500 inhabitants, equivalent to over 40% of the combined population of Abaco and Grand Bahama, suffered severe damage at homes and assets. According to the United Nations, the total value of damage and loss is equivalent to 25% of gross domestic product (GDP), which exceeds by far the damage and loss equivalent to 4.9% incurred from Hurricane Matthew in 2016. And finally, over to Bermuda. A Bermudian man is behind bars in Florida, the United States, after being charged with killing his mother during a family argument on his 28th birthday. Alexander Del Toro Jr. has been charged with the manslaughter of Cindy Del Toro and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. He appeared for an initial hearing yesterday before Broward Judge Jackie Powell, who said there were no word for the allegations that had been made against him. According to reports, Del Toro and his parents were driving home from a night out together last Saturday when they got into an argument. The dispute escalated when they reached home in Margaret, a suburb of Fort Lauderdale. The younger Del Toro hit his father in the face, and as the two scuffled, the mother tried to intervene. However, her son pulled out a Glock handgun from the waistband of his pants and discharged a single shot which hit her in the face. Police said Del Toro, who was arrested the following day, said he had intended to shoot his father. Judge Powell imposed a total of US $101,000 in bail and added conditions on Del Toro, including no contact with his father and a ban from him having firearms. However, he did not have the money to make bail at the time. All that has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching. Back to you, Javon.